Всем привет, вы на канале Пофиг Гейм, меня зовут Ваня, мы продолжаем курячую полицию. У нас убили Дебору в прошлой серии.
She was lying on the floor as
Да.
if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful, almost. The large pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city, but in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Да, у нас убили Дебору.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her, Deborah, the girl who came to my office.
I figured, but what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it a lover?
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
Так, насколько я помню, мы это все читали. Давайте пробежимся еще раз. Заодно еще раз вкатимся в происходящее. Дебора мертва, на ее спине тоже написано «шлюха». Люди, Дебора. Мы нашли тело Деборы в воскресном коттедже Наташи. Она была голая, а на спине оставили послание. И Мартин. От вида Деборы Марти немного в шоке, его можно понять. Я знал, что это будет необычное дело, но не хотел втягивать этот комок перьев в такую передрягу. Хорошо, так, вот собственно, Дебора. У меня вопрос, где Наташа? По идее, туфелька, которая там на входе лежит, ну, скорее всего, должна быть ее, иначе Наташу мы бы здесь тоже нашли. Потом, мне интересно, мы приехали поздно или рано, то есть Наташа уже здесь была и это видео избежала, или она просто еще не успела. Если не успела, мы ее увидим немножечко попозже, судя по всему. Тем временем 20 минут 4-го. Я так понимаю, что игра, скорее всего, будет уложена в одну ночь. Я просто не представляю здесь дневных пейзажей. Ну, либо нам просто перемотают время. Увидим. Так. Да чё я напрягаюсь? Бездыханное тело. Подожди. Семейное фото. Котики. Кто-то из них, судя по всему... Ну, судя по всему, вот она, средненькая. Это наша Наташа.
This must be Natasha's family.
Наверное.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre, but I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty. Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
And there you go.
Так, хорошо. Продолжаем. Камин. Ну, камин пустой, на улице дождь и ночь. Скорее всего, прохладно, но камин никто не затопил. Либо в нем уже все сгорело. Но это вряд ли. Либо здесь, кстати говоря, тайник.
Does this fireplace seem as suspicious to you as it seems to me, Marty?
It looks like it's never been used.
А, ну тем более.
And the place has radiators in every room, meaning there's central heating.
Then why the fireplace? For decoration?
Может да, может быть и нет.
Does this fireplace seem as... And the place...
Then why the fireplace?
Хорошо, продолжаем. Старинная картина. Да, картина всем картинам.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion. Nice.
Yeah, it really is.
Да? Хорошо. Красота значит красота. Я не разбираюсь, не мне критиковать. Странная скульптура.
This... What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of these statues.
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of chaos and destruction.
You don't think...
Let's take a closer look. Molly loved things like this.
How about this one here goes missing and,
Don't even finish that sentence, Marty.
Так, ну, тело в последнюю очередь посмотрим.
We should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
555-111.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Да.
Right.
Мне кажется, пока рано звонить, потому что нам нужно смотреть самим, сейчас припрутся, будут мешаться. На выход можно, но при этом не нужно. Хорошо, так, телефон пока оставим. Камин, бла-бла-бла-бла-бла, бла-бла-бла-бла. Это мы все посмотрели. Ну, давай посмотрим на Дебору. Приветик.
The message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah. It wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
I really shouldn't be here, you know? It's New Year's Eve. I should be out partying, not dealing with this shit.
Well, it's a little late for that. I told you it was going to be a rough ride.
What you told me was it's gonna take a few hours and it's practically nothing.
And you believed me.
Yeah, I was an idiot.
Here you go.
Еще?
Poor girl. How old was she? 20? 25?
Yeah, something like that.
What are we gonna do about her?
Nothing. We can call the police. Anonymously, of course.
Подожди, но это все прекрасно. Кодекс. Люди. Человек — это мифическое... Так, раз. Человек — это мифическое существо, упоминания о котором встречаются во многих сказаниях и легендах. Обычно он предстает в них мудрым существом, хранителем тайн, но при этом выглядит двояко. Потому что сеет хаос и разруху. По мнению многих, этот символ означает, что за некоторые тайные знания приходится дорого платить. Познавая эти тайны, мы навлекаем на себя проклятие. Некоторые считают, что люди — это посланники Нкватити, бога небытия, и обычно изображают их в виде ангелов с крыльями. Учтем. Ну так-то все, конечно, прекрасно. Но мы же здесь должны были еще что-то найти, какую-то подсказку. Но мы так и не нашли какую-то подсказку. И я здесь не вижу каких-то других дверей, проходов. Он говорил, давай посмотрим на статую. Ну вот я смотрю на статую.
Damn, just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
Так, и открылся камин, да? Скорее всего.
You can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
На гербе? Так. Но я так не припоминаю, мне нужно... Кодекс, наверное. Или места. Это нет. Так, ладно. Насекомых там точно быть не должно. И рептилий тоже. Так, ну...
Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge...
Это мы уже слышали и читали, и все остальное. Ну, блин, подожди. Котики. Ты же мне не скажешь, что мне перебором нужно будет это все искать? Может снаружи? Туфелька. А может тут? Тут нет никакой эмблемы. Да ёшкин кот, а. Я вижу здесь только один вариант, это... Ну, во-первых, еще раз посмотреть подсказки. Я просто боюсь отсюда уехать. Я точно помню, что в полицейском участке у нас был, как это называется, герб. Но я не очень понимаю, если я сейчас уеду отсюда, у меня, сохранится возможность сюда вернуться и открыть сейф или нет? Откровенно говоря, если здесь нету возможности вот тут вот прям на месте найти где-то герб и посмотреть, это довольно глупо. Хорошо, давай пока не будем звонить в полицию. Здесь вроде бы ничего нету. Багажник мы уже открыть не можем. Слушай, давай рискнем, в конце концов. Давай.
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
Learn something from...
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
Ага. Хорошо, я тебя понял. Так, плакаты, дырки от пуль. С этим можно поговорить. Давай попробуем.
How's it going tonight, boys?
Uneventful so far, Sonny. But now that you're rolling together again, I suppose we'll have some excitement to look forward to.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding? Last time you shot up a theatre, and, if I remember correctly, each other.
That was a complicated evening.
Aye, sure. Complicated.
Хорошо, еще разочек.
Do you want to hear some juicy gossip, boys?
Always.
Deputy Malloy got so drunk, he fell asleep on the toilet. It took them an hour to find him.
Stupid oaf. So that's why Blood Boil was here.
Yeah, aye, and he's in a pretty sour mood because he had to come in on New Year's Eve.
Just our luck.
No. Your luck is that he's too busy to care about you two lovers right now.
Right now.
Ah, yeah.
Хорошо, пойдем. Полицейский герб, герб города. Аист, баран, лиса, лев. Аист, баран, лиса, лев. Если что, я не хочу на себя полагаться, я лучше фоточку сделаю. Аист, лиса, баран, лев. Запомнили. Так. Хорошо, давайте тогда пообщаемся. Поспрашиваем. Буска. Давай сначала
Hey,
поговорим.
big guy.
Hey, Cox, what's up? Back here so soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
Who? Are you trespassing again?
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
Just an old case. Still open. Not official, but not active either. We're not bothering anyone. You know, old habits die hard.
I know. I'm just messing with you. So, how can I help you?
Поспрашиваем. Филмар Лоу.
You still remember Fillmar?
Do you mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Fillmar alias.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
Странный список. Странный список имен.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
Наташа Кошенко.
Listen, Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the jackpot, but I've never been into cats, you know.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take cases with cats.
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
Так, еще разочек. Давай поговорим.
The boss?
He's not in a good mood. Malloy got so drunk he pissed himself.
And we just put the cherry on top, huh?
Mostly you, Sonny. No offense.
None taken. I'm used to it. Everything rolls right off my feathers.
Хорошо. Так, Моника.
So soon? That was fast. Almost a record.
Sorry, Mon. We're just here for a little, info.
When are you not here for that, boys? How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
What? Is it your birthday today?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
Yeah, of course I know.
Yeah.
So, could you help us with this and that?
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
We'll be quick like a hurricane.
Уэслер.
Guess who we met today? In person, Mon.
King Hector III?
Even better. The one who commands the king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow. And you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
It's a heroic and impossible venture.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
Ibn's been acting very strange lately, and he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey. Also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
Yeah, we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Mon. Listen, Mon, a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but no, this is something else.
That's what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So, is there anything familiar about this?
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
Huh, it must be a secret cult.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There is something.
Now stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
Так, Наташа Кошенко. Алло.
We saw a pretty good show at the Czar Club tonight.
Good for you, I guess. Natasha?
Natasha. She performed her new song. She also sang about why she called us there. Or rather, me.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery, and I couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels for them.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
Oh yeah? What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Oh, you mean me, right?
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
Оливия.
Do we have a file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig? She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few Blackwigs that could be related to her. Mountain goat, crow, or caiman.
Crow, around 30 to 35. A very pretty socialite.
Maybe we have a catch then. Theodore Blackwig was a rather influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
And since they lost their money, she took a job as his assistant.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There may be more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
Thanks, Mon.
I'm glad I could help, boys, as always. If it doesn't take a lot of my time, that is.
We know. We're not even here anymore.
Хорошо.
You're very lucky, boys. You just missed the boss by 3 minutes. Right now, he's trying to get Malloy out of the toilet.
Still can't hold his liquor, huh?
Neither on or off duty. But today, he is sloshed.
Well, he's a water buffalo, isn't he? He knows how to swim.
No, Sonny, just a buffalo. The two are totally different things.
Хорошо. Так. На стрельбище нам точно не надо. Рабочая зона.
Blood boils in there, and I don't want to run into him.
I wholeheartedly agree, partner. Let's avoid the whole office section as much as possible.
Туда мы не хотим.
Miss Jardine, one of the 7 female officers of the Clawville PD.
Ну, мы как будто со всеми поговорили, но, честно говоря, не сказать, что до хрена узнали. Консил 12. Совет 12. Ну ладно. Хотя Кловель представляет собой монархию, реальная власть и полномочия находится в лапах не только короля, но и Совета 12. Как считает большинство зверей, сам король всего лишь марионетка и символ. Совет составляют самые могущественные после короля звери в городе, в числе которых не только политики, но и влиятельные бизнесмены. Хорошо. Вас принял, вас понял. Так, ну с тобой вроде все обсудили. Лады, давай уходить. Мы еще можем сюда заехать, на самом деле. Потому что здесь тоже не обязательно активность. Ну, давайте попробуем.
Ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
We're not here for the coffee, Marty. Zip always knows more than what he lets on. It'd be worth interrogating the old trash panda.
If he forgave us for wrecking his joint last time.
He'll never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times, he's not gonna have any choice.
I hope you're right, old bird.
Да, я забыл, что он же у нас еще и информатор. Крутой.
Ah, jeez, boys. Out of 2,000 joints in the city, had to end up here, huh?
Hello to you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I'm not your pal, and you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Мадам.
I used to think a lot about what makes Zip's coffee so unique.
And?
I decided I didn't want to know.
I totally understand you, Sonny. We all need a little mystery in our lives.
I didn't mean that. I was afraid if I knew what was in it, I'd never want to drink it again.
Oh, I see. That's a good point.
Мы ее как будто бы видели. Правда, это как будто бы не она, а он. И какая-то чайка была возле царь-клуба. Да, поболтаем.
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
Журналист.
Sniffing some juicy story?
I think I still owe him a great big left hook.
What did he do this time?
Oh, nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I can understand that.
Тимати. Подожди, Тимати. Тимати — это же чел, который про нас писал в газеты, насколько я помню. Да? Давай проверим. Так, люди. Люди. Имя, да, Тимати Солтвотер, да-да-да, соленая вода, мы про него говорили. Вид чайка Симеона, полумужской, особо приметы шумный, несносный и чересчур активный. И еще, к несчастью, фанат пернатых копов номер 1. Писака Тим, настоящее имя Тимати Солтвотер, кусок дерьма, вечно сует нос не в свое дело и лезет под шкуру. Стоит признать, что он делает лучшие журналистские расследования в городе. В прежние времена, во многом благодаря ему, пернатые копы стали настоящими звездами. А может быть, я не того сумасшедшего фаната подозреваю. Я говорил про Льюиса. То, что, может, он какую-то муть мутит. Но, как знать, мы-то ушли в небытие, так скажем. А ему может хотеться каких-то новых, интересных расследований. Да? Тимати. Тёмка, давай поговорим.
Hello, Timothy. Scribblers don't celebrate New Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you. Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The chicken police are back together? I can't let that go without an ink stain, am I right?
No, Timmy, you can. We're not working. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
I'm not buying that, boys.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
Is that rag you work for still around, Tim?
You mean the most read and highest-ranking newspaper of the city, the Clawville Chronicle?
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called.
I see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
So, how about you tell me what you're really doing here?
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is, we're already leaving.
Sorry, pal. Maybe next time.
Ладно, поговорим с Зипом. Что скажешь? Роскошные виски? А мы что, продать хотим? Или что? Давай попробуем.
Look what we found, Zip.
Furry hell. Who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are? We simply confiscated it.
You sneaky broilers. I'll give you $50 for it.
Don't make me laugh. It's worth 3 times that.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Tough luck, Trash Panda.
Мы не хотели не спросить, мы хотели выебнуться, я понял вас. Филмор.
We also ran into Filmar,
Filmar? Who's that?
a grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk. His manners are even worse than mine. Ring a bell?
You mean Marlowe?
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Oh, I see. So that means he's still alive? I'm almost not surprised. The old guy has a reputation of being indestructible, huh?
He is. And he gave us something that could mean something.
Странный список.
Look at this, Zip.
Holy crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party?
Hey, that's not even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
Испуганная кошка.
We spoke to Natasha. She's scared.
Well, it's not good life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
It's not about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Thanks, Zip, but we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
Согласен, не помешало. Так. Ну, поговорить.
So, out with it. Stop winding me up. I'm almost consumed by all this excitement.
We've just come from the Tsar Club, Zip. Who do you think we met?
If I can guess one, I'd say, was it His Majesty Hobart Ibn Wessler, the Rat Prime himself?
Dead on, pal.
What a surprise. So, what do you want to know? Just because I don't know anything.
Of course you don't. Just a couple questions.
Go on, boys. Hurry up, will you?
Ой. Соряныч. Но мы здесь про все уже спросили. Я не понимаю, зачем мы приехали, потому что мы вообще ничего отсюда не вынесли. Давай еще поговорим.
What's up, Zip? Quiet night, I see. And what's Timothy doing here?
That's exactly what I asked him when he wound up here. But yeah, he's a regular nowadays. He must be sniffing some kind of story about the hive.
About the riots? Have they reached here already?
I ain't seen nothing. More cops around, yeah, as you can see for yourself.
We're not on duty, Zip.
It's still the same. A cop's a cop. A lot come by, but besides beating up bugs, nothing much happens.
It will, Zip. I can sniff it in the air.
If you say so, Sonny, your sense of smell is better than mine.
Maybe once.
Huh? What more do you want?
Is it forbidden to stand around at your place?
Go stand around somewhere else in the city.
Понял. Понял тебя. Так, тебя спросить ни о чем нельзя. Поговорить. Мы вроде все выговорили. Давай еще разочек попробуем.
How about you?
Not a chance.
Sorry, pal.
Ой. Зачем мы приходили?
Do you remember that time when Zip made you wash dishes all night?
Do I remember? I'll never forget it. My feathers smelled of soap for a week.
At least you've learned your lesson. Never leave home without your wallet.
Because your partner won't help you out. But hey, wasn't it you who went out to buy a pack of smokes without your wallet tonight?
Well, that's different.
Yeah, right.
Ну что, значит, уходим. С Мухом поговорим еще. Попробуем.
Everything all right, old man?
If there's something we can do for you, just say so, okay?
Well, all right.
Неразговорчивый господин. Ну, хорошо, тогда поехали на место. Участок. Меня немного еще напрягает, что когда ты вроде бы все уже сделал в нужном месте, оно не исчезает. И все равно остается. То есть непонятно, все мы закончили или не все. Ну, по-моему, все. Что еще мы выжмем отсюда? Так, пустой камин. Давай попробую по памяти. Что-то там аист, баран. Аист, баран. Волк, что ли? И лев. Ну вот тут вот я точно помню, что лев. Погоди. Лиса. А, о.
Hello there. What could this be?
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out.
Она говорила про какого-то художника, который рисовал ее в каком-то непонятном возрасте, обнаженной со спины. Кусочек
It's a
картины.
piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
Ну, это прям не гарантия, на самом деле. Но может быть. Может быть. Ладно, давай позвоним в полицию. Что там у нас? 3 пятерки, 3 единички. Такие дисковые телефоны, такие приятные. Звук приятный.
Bravo PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street, 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street, 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry! Hurry!
Like a pro.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Ну чё, уезжаем. Чё хотели, мы взяли, судя по всему. А уезжаем-то мы куда? Скажите, пожалуйста. Предположу, что может быть... Но может быть в участок. Давай поедем в участок.
Well, keep up the good work, boys.
Or this hanging around thing you do.
Thanks, chickens.
А может быть и нет. Блин, воскресный коттедж, он все равно показывает, что нужно типа туда. Хорошо. Что мы здесь не сделали?
You wrote that down?
It burned into my...
Высечено в памяти.
Stop
Туфелька.
staring.
Okay, okay.
Furry hell.
Любитель туфелек. Хорошо. Вход. Телефон. Тело. Камин. Может еще раз открыть? А нафига я здесь листать начал? Так. Баран. Лиса и лев. Все, там открыто.
Nice.
Yeah.
Картину мы смотрели. Бездыханное тело.
Poor thing.
Хорошо. Оба-на. Здрасте.
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
Все. Предметы
So a
сумочки.
piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what she wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here.
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right answer.
Так. Ну вот это вот, ну прям вообще незаметно, если честно. Ну вообще-то заметно, но ты в сравнении с телом не обращаешь внимания. И вот здесь вот я не ожидал, что здесь нужно наводиться на какой-то еще элемент. То есть надо быть еще внимательнее. Это что, визитка? Ну да.
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
Хорошо, значит узнаем. Так. Места. Мулинс Ньюстенд. Новостной газетный киоск, судя по всему. Крошечный киоск в самом сердце холмов Калаверы. Он маленький, почти невидимый, но скрывает одну из самых важных вещей в этой тухлой дыре – знания. Отель «Атлас», царь-клуб, газетный киоск. Давай до киоска.
Should we say hi to the old beaver?
Sure. Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello. And we do need information.
Few people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something.
Давай почитаем. Давай. Люди. Геркулес Молин. Вид бобр. Пол мужской, особые приметы, стар и полон тайн, как сам город. Молин старый товарищ, которого я знал, когда еще пернатых копов не было. А это ужасно давно. Я звал его дядя Молин, когда был еще зеленым патрульным, хотя он всего-то на пару лет старше меня. В нем есть много качеств, которые я хотел бы иметь. Он честный, мудрый и всегда веселый. Молин знает почти все про всех, кто стоит внимания. Этим нужно воспользоваться. Машина Молина.
Mullen's car. Ancient, but kind of beautiful. Like the old beaver himself.
Хорошо. Еще одна коллекционная книжечка. Курячая полиция. Ночь мертвой тишины. Или что-то около того. У Чендлера. Бинго.
Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe. Magnificent animals had breakfast here. And in the evenings, philosophers and writers would get drunk together and argue. The place is now just a second-hand bookshop. Just a shadow of its former self. Like so many things in this city. Like me. Some things are indestructible, right?
Yeah. Mullen's kiosk's been here since I was a little chick. My old man used to drive here from the other side of town for his daily papers.
Yeah, many still do. He certainly is something.
Mullen's a wizard from a forgotten age.
Yeah, kind of.
Так, ну, что еще? Так, вроде все. Посмотрели. Опа, знак такси.
The taxi company for the upper class only. Politicians and gangsters. Murdoch and Falcon is a famous law firm in Clawville, run by a blind bat and a bird-brained falcon.
Принято. Угу. Все, теперь все. Хроники
The
Кловера.
Clawville Chronicle, the most read and probably the most biased newspaper in the city. It's supposed to be a royalist rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger and stronger every day.
Ну ладно, давай с Бобриком поговорим.
We're getting older and older, and Mullen's not changing a bit. Where's the justice in that?
He's just eternal.
Like an ancient god or something. Or the personification of the city.
What a lovely thought. But if the city took shape, it would most likely be some kind of vermin.
Yeah, true. But that wasn't very politically correct, coming from you, pal.
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, Marty. You're too good for this world.
Aw, thanks, boss.
It wasn't a compliment, Marty. Hey, Hercule. What's up, old friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see you. What are you doing around here where you never see a cat go by?
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that serious.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his daddy, eh? You're like me sons, so you are.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
Функция спросить. Давай еще поговорим
What's up,
сначала.
old man? Is everything all right?
Me bones are creaking. Me eyesight's getting more and more blurry, and sometimes I hear sounds that aren't even there. I think I'm getting old. Or maybe I've gone crazy already, but the old ticker's still ticking. So, here I am.
Ah, it's good to still have an old familiar spot in the city.
Nothing lasts forever, boys. So, what is this dirt you've ended up in again, eh?
Just a simple case, strumming personal strings. That's why I couldn't refuse it. You know the tune.
Yeah. Same old song, eh?
Yeah, it's a classic.
Ладно, погнали поспрашиваем. Хобарт и Бен Уэслер.
Eben's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way. And that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 thug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Oh, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibben's almost almighty, but he avoids scandal like rats avoid fire.
That's a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
When I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Good one again.
Так, Марти Макцеп.
Hey, Martin, my lad, what's up? How's that beautiful wife of yours?
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
Так вы ж не женаты.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her with something?
Ah, I missed your famous beaver humor.
I'm just messing with you, son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Thanks.
This is priceless. Thanks, Hercule. We'll be back again soon.
Да, буквально через
Yeah, sure will.
2 секунды.
Nice girl. She used to come here for a while, but I think she moved downtown.
Это про Монику мы
Yeah,
спрашиваем.
she's the poster girl for workaholism. She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station, if she sleeps at all.
Some animals just race and race through the years of their life until someone stops them and makes them wind down.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
Yeah, right.
Геркулес, про него расспросим.
How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife, and I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. Johnson's a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, sonny.
Наташа.
You know anything about a woman named Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely. She's the crown jewel of the city. A shining new star. If you dare talk to a gal such as her, you can expect some serious lead poisoning, me boy.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stavonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville, but from what? No one knows. Some years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Never fall in love with a woman like her.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody plans to, sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And always carry a good gun in your pocket.
Oh, I always have one in every pocket, old-timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
Так, хорошо, давай еще раз поговорить.
So, what is it you want to know? I'm at your service, my lads.
Thanks, old pal. Let's see.
Ну, мы уже все поспрашивали, давай почитаем, что нам понадобавляли по кодексу. Грейсмор. Грасмор — это страна саван, которая в течение 2 столетий была одной из колоний Кловеля и обрела независимость лишь в 792 году. В Грасморе в основном обитают мирные травоядные животные экзотических видов. Хорошо. Людям. Наташа. Наташа. А как, на следующей странице? А, ну да. Мы знаем, когда Наташа попала в Кловель, но несколько лет ее жизни остаются полной загадкой. Даже всезнающий Мулин немного нам о ней рассказал. Окей. Ибн. Маленькие грязные лапки Ибна добрались до каждого темного уголка в городе. Его люди даже несколько раз приходили к старому доброму Мулину. А это мы уже видели. Хорошо. Моника такой трудоголик, что даже переехала в дом напротив участка. Несмотря на это, она часто ночует Несмотря на это, она часто ночует в участке. Есть такие люди, да. Мулин. Дети Мулина давно улетели из гнезда, но он вечно неукротим, прямо как какая-то древняя скала, на которой стоит город. Так, это обязательно царь-клуб, участок. Давай в царь-клуб заедем. Попробуем поискать, может быть, Наташу.
So what are we doing here again, Sonny?
I don't know. Maybe we could question Natasha.
Ну да, просто как бы в воскресный
Do you
домик наш не
think she's
приехал.
here?
Может быть.
Who knows, Marty? We'll see.
There's Philmar. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah, maybe he's not drunk as a skunk.
Stop projecting onto others, old chicken.
Ah, shut the clock up, Marty.
No, I'm sorry I hurt your precious feelings, Boss Bird.
Boss Bird. О, эти вдвоем стоят. Красавчики. Здорово.
Hey, old bird. What are you waiting for out here in the rain?
Is that you, boys? I'm a little, tired.
I can see that, pal.
Oh, it's alright. I just can't find my car. I don't see very well in the rain. My eyesight's pretty bad. I should wear glasses. Imagine that. A hawk wearing glasses.
Yeah, it's funny.
There ain't nothing funny about it, Snowflake.
Whoa, all right, sorry.
Have you seen Natasha or Ibn since we left?
Ibn? He scampered off a long time ago. Natasha, I haven't seen her.
Thanks anyway, pal. Good luck with finding your car. You want some help?
Could it be that I didn't come here by car? What do you think, Sonny? Old friend?
Well, I wouldn't know that, Phil, but you take care, all right?
Ah, you're telling me? Oh, that's funny.
Так, хорошо. Вышипало.
Hey, boys, tell me, is Natasha still inside?
I can't give you any information about that, gentleman.
The regulations. I know. We've gotten used to it.
I am glad to hear that.
And your boss, Wessler? Can we find him in the VIP lounge?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that either.
But we can take a look for ourselves, right?
No problem, gentlemen.
Thanks, Wooly.
Your friend's not the talkative type, is he? He understands what we're saying, right?
Don't anger me, chicken, or I'll tear out your throat before you could say hemp seed.
Ha! Just try, Fleabag.
Hey, folks, relax. The night's still young. We'll have plenty of time to tear each other's throats out, but right now we're busy.
Huh. You're right.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Так, ну пойдем посмотрим. Так. Сцена, ничего нового. Убрали официантку с черными глубокими глазами. С этой мадам мы не поговорим. Буфетчик. Но нас опять в жопу пошлет. Нас не
Hello
заводилось.
again, Bojack.
Please don't call me that, sir.
You're right. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Well, if you really must know, I'm Lance, sir.
Okay, Lance. Listen, it's very important.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get me involved in anything. I just want to get my shift over with and go home to sleep. Relax. There won't be a problem. Just answer the questions honestly. If I must, let's give it a try.
Right, kid.
Lance.
Lance. Yeah. So, have you seen Natasha since her performance?
No, don't ask me anything about Miss Kitsenko and Mr. Wessler. It could cost me my job or even more. Hey, it's a matter of national security.
It could be.
Yeah, see, it could be. So, If you help, you won't only be helping us, but the crown and the whole city of Clawville. Oh, okay, all right. Just stop that chicken shit, will ya? I saw Natasha, yeah. She came down, spoke with someone, then stormed out the front door.
And then what happened?
She came right back in 2 or 3 minutes later, soaked to the bone. She was in a hurry. She went up to her suite, then came back down and left.
And you haven't seen her since?
I genuinely haven't seen her ever since, sir.
Thanks, Lance. You've been a great help.
I'm happy to hear that. So Natasha had left?
Seems so, but she never arrived at the weekend house.
Then?
Then we'll stay with the original plan. We'll gather our thoughts at the office and go over everything we know.
Okay, Boss Bird. Lead the way.
This guy was here before, right? He's handling it pretty well.
And there are even more pretty dames all over him. You think they dig his antlers that much?
More like his wallet, Marty.
Whatever you say, Sonny, what Natasha was doing on the stage, no man can ignore. Or woman, for that matter.
I didn't say I ignored it, Marty, but you gotta learn to separate the client from the job.
Ah, that's a cheap script, Sonny. You know the world doesn't work like that. And you definitely don't work like that.
If you say so.
Так. С кем еще? О, Оливия, кстати. Можно про Войслера спросить, наверное. А тут ничего нет. Не, тут ничего нет. Ладно. Здесь мы все проговорили.
So we meet again. How unpleasant.
I'm sorry, Olivia. We won't keep you long. Perhaps you could tell us if you've seen Natasha.
She hired you and you already lost sight of her? That's unfortunate.
We should have met her, but she didn't show up. Should we be worried?
Are you asking me that? I haven't seen her since she was on stage. Not like I was paying any attention to her or anything.
Thanks, sweetheart. We won't bother you anymore.
Thanks, Olivia.
Don't mention it.
Хорошо. Значит, почитаем, что нам... Так, про Филмора. Филмор промок до нитки. Эх, старина, все у тебя по шаблону. Хорошо. Ну, нам сказали, что можете уезжать, значит, давай уезжать. Давай у него еще спросим, как... Да, не туда. У него еще спросим, как дела.
Sonny, pal, listen.
Tell me, Phil.
I like you. Really, I do. So listen here. Whatever happens, you hear? Whatever happens, never fall in love with that woman.
You mean Natasha?
Who else would I mean, bird brain?
Okay, Phil. I promise.
Like hell.
Он уже второй, кто нам говорит. Сначала был бобер. Теперь он. Ну чё, ладно, поехали тогда в отель. Об участке мы вроде бы все уже пронюхали, послушали, поговорили. Давай сюда.
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
So, what are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far. So, how did this whole case start?
Ничего себе. Да, здесь... Ну, вот была какая-то игра, я про нее уже вспоминал, но не помню, как это называется, про Шерлока Холмса. Там в названии прям Шерлок Холмс, и там примерно такая же карта перемещения по Лондону, там тоже нужно было какие-то факты соединять между собой. Ну, то есть говорить, что игра прям сейчас своими идеальными, в смысле уникальными механиками нельзя, но тем не менее прикольно. Это такой Шерлок, немножечко LA Нуар, но стилистика тоже вроде бы не выбивается куда-то в индивидуализм, не считая то, что здесь животные вместо людей. Такое я не встречал, но это все равно прикольно. Она в чем-то вторична, но нельзя сказать, что плохо реализована. Вон, погнали расследовать. Итак, как началось это дело? Возможные подозреваемые, предметы, подсказки. Здрасте, приехали. Ну, по предметам Магнум наш, визитка забрали из сумки Деборы, ключ нам дала Наташа, письмо нам дала Дебора, список нам дал Филмор. Подозреваемых, но я думаю, что Дебру можно вычеркивать, она теперь уже пострадавшая, а никак не наоборот. Ибн как будто бы хочет выйти из дела, но это может быть только вранье. Льюис. Ну, про Льюиса у нас... Для меня он подозреваемый, но чисто как предположить, как может развиваться сюжет, мне кажется, более-менее логичным. Но вряд ли. Наташа... А подозреваемая в чем? Подожди. Давай разберемся. Давай разберемся. Мы сейчас подозреваем кого-то в том, что убили Дебору. Ну, тогда точно не Дебора. Почему-то я уверен на 100%. Либо мы подозреваем того, кто пытается угрожать Наташе. Но тогда это точно не Наташа. И какого лешего она делает вообще в подозреваемых? Оливия. Ну, самые непонятные... Ибн, подозревать Ибна, он все-таки любит Наташу, и даже если он ревнует, мне кажется, он бы больше на каких-то... Он же вспыльчивый, насколько мы помним. И на импульсивных каких-то щах он бы ее скорее сам просто грохнул, и все. Ладно, подсказки. Оно кликается, но просто перетаскивается. Любовница гангстера, странные угрозы, Дебора мертва, испуганная кошка, Наташа и Молли. Я пока ничего не понимаю. Хорошо, давай экспериментировать. Дебора, куда тебя перетаскивать? Сюда? Сюда. Не уверен. Ну, хорошо, не уверен. Может, это важно, но не сейчас. Льюис. Почти, но не совсем. Наташа. Да, это наверняка правильно. Правильно в смысле. Угу. Ну, хорошо. Наташа, мы знаем, что она любовница гангстера. Алло. Хорошо, странные угрозы. Точно. Наташа и угрозы, но в чем связь? Из-за них на нее падает подозрение. Вроде нет. Они от нее. Они явно не для нее. Они явно были для нее. А я могу назад? Блин, я не могу уже назад. Ну, учитывая, что кокнули Дебору, можно предположить, что угрозы ей направлялись не Наташе, а Деборе. Но, с другой стороны, Как-то это странно. Ну, а кто Дебора? Извините. Сделать из нее такое живое-мертвое послание вместо кирпича, ну... От нее. Я не думаю... Ну, хорошо, если мы опираемся на послание шлюха, допустим, допустим, эти послания от Наташи, здесь могла бы быть речь о ревности. Но мы у нее спрашивали насчет Оливии. И что она думает по поводу того, спит она с Ибном или нет. Она сказала то, что, ну, типа, блин, какая мне разница, пусть спят, все равно он меня любит. То есть, вот такую месть устраивать непонятно. С другой стороны, она не приехала в домик, хотя с нами договаривалась. Как будто бы она что-то знала. Но, с другой стороны, может быть, ей что-то помешало. Наташа и угрозы. Хорошо, давай поставим, что они были для нее.
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
А здесь только один правильный вариант, и другого нет? Или... Я имею в виду, что если бы я на все остальное нажимал, он бы мне говорил, типа, не то, или он бы выбрал просто, ну, пошли мы по ложному следу. Мне кажется, он бы просто говорил, что Хорошо, угрозы. То есть Наташа, ей поступили угрозы. Еще она любовница гангстера. Хорошо. Хренов там. Хорошо. Наверное, здесь нужно подозреваемый, подсказка и предмет. Допустим, царь-клуб. Хорошо. Она нам написала записку «Царь-клуб». Может, это важно, но не сейчас. Нет. Странный список. Да, точно. Чё точно?
There was something Natasha didn't speak about.
Наташа что-то не договаривала. У нас есть список, в котором только мужчины. И речь идет про шлюху. Хорошо. Она все нам показала, она солгала, она держала это в тайне, она просто забыла сказать. Я думаю, что держала в тайне. Не почему-то, а просто потому, что есть у меня предположение. Хотя, подожди, Филмора как будто бы тоже наняли, как и нас. Он просто отказался, но ему дали этот список. То есть, в каком-то смысле этот список не скрывался. Забыла сказать... Выглядит слишком значительно, чтобы она просто забыла нам сказать. Хорошо, держала в тайне.
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Хорошо. Следующий. Кому ведет эта история? Ну, предположим, что к... Ну, к Деборе, наверное. Мне просто хочется ее как-то присовокупить сюда, потому что ее убили. Мы ее что, просто заигнорим? Такие, типа, ну ладно, убили. Давай попробуем. Почти, но не совсем. Спасибо. Ну, хорошо, давай по-другому рассуждать. Влиятельная Наташа, которой приходят какие-то угрозы, есть список очень влиятельных людей, и еще у нас есть очень влиятельный Ибн, так что, может быть, он? Не уверен. Замечательно. Значит, Оливия. Ты издеваешься надо мной? Так, а это никак больше, да, не раздвигается, не там. Льюис?
But what could we do with this list?
Что же нам делать с этим списком? Он как-то с этим связан. Поэтому на него падает подозрение. Он использовал его, чтобы отвлечь внимание. Я бы выбрал, что пока я бы выбрал, наверное, что Льюис может что-то знать, потому что он, допустим, вхож в царь-клуб, его там знают, вышибала сказал, там, он попросил, типа, пропусти этих двоих, вышибала пропустил, и не было никаких проблем. Плюс, вроде бы, он живет здесь достаточно давно, то есть, да, он может что-то знать. Я реально подзабыл, откуда у нас взялся этот список. Точно его выдал Филмер, но откуда у него, по-моему, тоже связано с Наташей. Я хреновый детектив. Хорошо, он может что-то знать.
I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
Дело закрыто.
So, the card is, maybe a dead end. The piece of painting, too.
Кстати, кусочек как картины, по-моему, не было даже в предметах с правой стороны. Ну, либо я не разобрался, и там оно как-то либо мотается, либо еще что-то. Ну, ладно, как сделали, так сделали.
But the list Fillmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the Bunny Man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his number?
By heart. 555-932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
Угу. Так, ну, хорошо. Ничего нам не подкинули. Ничего нам не подкинули. Ла-ла-ла.
Would you like a shot?
You know what? When we're done with the case, then we can celebrate.
Let's hope the case won't end us instead.
Amen to that, Brother Bird.
Хорошо, давай позвоним. Значит, 3 пятерки. 932.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case? With the chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
One? Just a second.
Так, ну чё, побазарим?
Good
Поразглядываем.
old rabbit. I can always rely on him.
Ну, подожди, он еще раскроет себя с другой стороны. Он слишком радуется, что у пернатых копов опять очередное дело.
Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well, these names. I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
Here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class. Politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Вопрос спрашиваем. Может, что вспомнишь? Дебра Ибанес.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes. She's a very lovely young lady.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville? Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
Luck.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
Странная карточка. Он может узнать инициалы.
This?
This?
Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
A card? Like this? Really?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank you so much. It is rather embarrassing.
Listen, Lewis, how do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today, I think.
Так. Про Уэслера.
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately van disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
Либо он знает больше, чем хочет нам рассказать, и он устранил Дебору, которая была уже, по идее... Сорян. Была, по идее, уже в домике. Потому что Льюис ее отвозил раньше, чем мы приехали в царь-клуб. И Льюис уже был у входа в царь-клуб. Ну чё про Наташку знаешь?
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family?
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
You're probably right.
Знойный Нил.
What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there?
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species, yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit, equivocal.
Так, ну чё? Чё
May
поговорим?
I ask what you have gotten yourself into? This looks serious.
Да все ты знаешь, Льюис, я тебя уже раскусил.
It's complicated, Lewis, but nothing good. I can tell you that much.
Ah, is there anything else that I can help you with?
Maybe there's something. I think there's family.
Я случайно. Да не, как будто бы все. Марти, ты что скажешь?
Look, I'm sorry I dragged you into this, Marty.
Nah, don't be. I would have been bored to death, still be on that shooting range.
And Laura, what about her?
She's used to it. Every New Year's the same. You know, since that special one.
Don't say it.
A bloody New Year's. Yeah. So Laura's probably at home, waiting for me on the couch, staring into a candle and killing a bottle of wine. Or two.
You can get out of this any time. You know that, don't you?
If you start something, finish it, right? Let's just make it through alive, okay? Or Laura will bite off my head. Literally.
I'm on it, partner.
А Лаура кто, я не помню. Она же, ну, судя по контексту, она хищница. Я не помню только кто. Ну да ладно. Так, хорошо. Чё по нам добавляли? Подсказочки. Карточка, которую мы нашли у Деборы, это членская карта элитного борделя под названием Знойный Нил. Хорошо. То есть она, видимо, была посетительницей, ищущей компанию. Льюис. Так, кажется, старый пень любит убивать время очень шикарным образом. Угу. Места. Почти легендарный роскошный бордель, который посещают в основном представители высших слоев общества. Льюис, как недавно выяснилось. Но он как бы тоже не последний человек. Ну, в смысле, это кролик. Так, ну, что у нас? Можем поехать в Знойного Нила, и мы можем поехать в Знойного Нила. Выбора немного.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
О-ля-ля, леди Лемур. Мур. Леди Лисан, лисичка. Секретарь. Пернатый... Пернатый паря. Нормально. Так, ну карта недоступна, то есть куда-то метнуться еще мы не сможем. Ого, дама-собака. Кому кто больше нравится? Глаза разбегаются. Ну, при всех достоинствах леди Лемур, лисичка самая топ. Но это дело вкуса. Ладно, ребят, я не в курсах, но надеюсь, что сохранение было. 1,5 часика наиграли. Было хорошо, было прикольно. Про расследование я, в принципе, как у меня система с допросами немного, вызывает непонятки. Также и система расследования вызывает непонятки. Там список подозреваемых. А потом нужно его присовокупить к каким-то еще предметам, каким-то подсказкам, замечаниям, догадкам и так далее. Но как все это связано между собой, и как мы пришли там через Наташу к Льюису, вот это все. Если, уже сделав это, потом вспоминать, как мы этого добились, ну, в целом, логично, там, Наташа из высшего общества, список с людьми из высшего общества, и Льюис, который тоже относительно король из высшего общества, которому трудно избежать одиночества, и поэтому он ходит по борделям с лисичками и лемурами. Почему бы нет? Но, не знаю, вот в этом плане система меня немного удручает. Игра не перестает быть интересной и увлекательной, но хотелось бы, чтобы она была как-то, не знаю, логичная. Ну, или, может быть, я просто туповат, из меня хреновый детектив, и я не разобрался, как оно работает. Кто знает, кто знает. Ладно. Тогда чё? На этот разочек мы все. Всем спасибо, кто был. Кто не был, передайте наилучшие пожелания. И тогда до новых встреч. Всем удачи и всем пока.